These are the points, the 6 Ps that we have to think about before going further. So in other words, what you've just done is you've just had your first meeting with me. If you haven't had your first meeting with me, then go back and watch this video. Very, very important. And then what we're doing now is we're talking through the points that you have to have ready before having the second meeting with me to take you through this framework. Because you see, remember, step 0, again, in the previous video, step 0 taught you how to get ourselves ready for who we have to invite. Yeah, so you see, invite is the first step of our complete 8-step add to sale framework. So we have to know who to invite, yeah, because otherwise we cannot begin. Without clarity there, you see, you're being unkind. We're being unkind to one another. So what we have to do is we have to get clarity on who your ICP, your ideal customer profile is. Very, very, very important. All right. So how we do this is we do this with our 6 Ps method. So the first P stands for profession. We have to work out what industry they're in. So perhaps you're a TEFL coach, and then you're trying to work out there what types of industry that these people would most benefit from your services. So we have to go through that. And for example, we can ask Sales Navigator. This is the LinkedIn premium tool. We can use the AI, etc., to correlate these lists. We also use tools like Hunter, Apollo, Casper, etc., etc., etc. Define new companies with, for example, just like one of our clients, Professor Christian Farioli, who is from Italy but is based in Dubai in the UAE, looking for 500 or more employees in the top 6 English-speaking countries. So he works with companies like Google, NASA, Armani, Bulgari, etc., etc., etc. So that was his demographic, his niche or niche focus. And then the second question could be, find me chiropractors with 2 or more chiropractic practices, difficult word to say at this time of the morning, with revenue of greater than 1.5 million. Okay, or we can set that to 3 million, 5 million, whatever. LinkedIn Sales Navigator will return for us that data, but this is the LinkedIn premium. So the second one, position, what we have to do is we have to draw a line, and we have to say, who is going to be above the line? For example, perhaps it's the VP of sales, perhaps it's the VP of marketing. And who is going to be below the line? Who is going to be, is it perhaps the director of sales, the senior director of marketing? And remember, this is a very, very important point. We're doing this in a variety of languages. And just to be fundamentally sure, because we have had problems or challenges with this in the past. So if you're doing this in English and German, if you're doing this in English and French, English and Russian, English and Ukrainian, English and Swedish, English and Farsi, English and Italian. So these are all of the languages there that we've built out these campaigns in. But what I want you to do is, for example, if you're doing it in Swedish, I want you to look at their titles in Swedish. Now, I do not want you to go to Google Translate or to think or to guess what these titles are. I want you to actually go to people there, for example, within a similar métier, a similar workplace, a similar environment, a similar company from one of the top 6 English-speaking countries. And then look at what their titles are. And then give me an idea of for example, like the problem that we had was with Geschäftsführer. They're one of these titles there from the German language, used in companies in Germany, Austria, parts of Switzerland, etc. So what we did was we asked the coach to go away and to look for these ones in the different countries, and then to come back, not with a Google translation, but with a translation there from one of the other LinkedIn profiles. So in other words, the LinkedIn profile from somebody in English. And this might be director of sales, it might be global co-founder, it might be something else. But whatever it is, we need these titles. We need at least 10 of these titles, these positions. They're exactly as they would be on their LinkedIn profile. Maybe it's public speaker. Maybe it's global transformational speaker. Maybe it's something else. Whatever it is, 10 titles. In your language. If that's Farsi, put it in Farsi. If it's Swedish, put it in Swedish. If it's Italian, put it in Italian. But also in the other column, I want there to have those 10 titles in English. And if it's only in English, hey, your job is much easier. Just give me the 10 titles in English. So perhaps 5 of them are above the line and 5 of them are below the line. But it's very, very important because all of this valuable data we are using to feed the AI, which is going to produce you much better results. Pain. What particular pain or problem or blind spot or challenge are these people currently suffering from in their current position? Here's an example. You get a lot of these, especially at the moment with a lot of these big companies employing the use of AI into their sales teams. And then it's sounding quite robotic. You know, for example, more or less, whenever the email comes across or whenever the direct message comes across, you know, 9 times out of 10, when it comes from the AI, it sounds robotic, it sounds wooden, it sounds unnatural, it doesn't sound nice, and it sounds, you know, I get these all the time that are from one of those coaches, what is his name, Antoine, he's from originally from South Africa, and oh my goodness, there I get them almost every day, and it just sounds completely and totally robotic. And it is not a good sign. I've reached out to him several times about that. But of course, he's like, oh, it's ChatGPT all the way for me, Paul. And it's just robotic, monotonous, boring, and it's not nice. So this could be a particular pain point that they're suffering from. And perhaps you're a global communications coach. And then you can step in and then you can say to them, hey, I can train your sales teams how to sound natural, even when they're using AI. Very, very nice. So then the 4th P is for the purpose, the goal, and the need. So there you could reach out to them again using the same example. I hear from VP of sales, VPs of business development, VPs of marketing, global co-founders, whatever their titles are. You know, you can put that in to the AI. So the AI will dredge out their title, whatever their titles are at LinkedIn. It can dredge out the first one before the first / or the second one or the third one on an almost daily basis that their reps are trying AI, but it sounds really bad. So you're reaching out to them and then you're saying, are you curious? Are you interested in learning more, opposed to learning more? Very, very simple, very straightforward. And then you see there, we come to the next one, power, authority. Do they have the authority? In other words, are they the decision maker? And this is why you see we position the people above the line, below the line. Some of those people below the line might not necessarily have the authority to go after, to purchase your product or coaching service, your coaching program, okay? But if not, then what we have to do is we have to ask them who does. And what we normally do in this case is we normally put this on the lander or the landing page. So the page that they're going to arrive on, where we're going to inspire them to take action. In other words, to purchase your services. Okay. So if you're a legal services coach, to purchase your framework, So then we have to make sure that the people landing there, we put in all of the conditions on that landing page. So whenever they're filling in the opt-in form, so in other words, their details, their name, their email address, their cell phone, their mobile phone number. And then this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to make sure that all of these people fit your avatar or your ICP as much as possible. Then the next one, the last one, is their plan. What is their plan for implementation of your proposed solution? Is it this week? Is it today? Hey ho, well done. And if not, perhaps it's maybe next week, next month, next quarter, next year. But you have to know this there because this is very important for you to be able to plan and for them to be able to plan and for the two of you to be able to do some fantastic business together. What a lot of people do is they normally reach out and say, okay, you've digested my lead magnet, da 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 da. Is it okay if I get a credit card on file here? I'll just charge you like a nominal amount there for $1 or something to get you into a program. And if they ask why, then you just say, this is the way that we've always done things. Very, very simple, very, very useful. And believe you me, it's earned me a ton of money. Very, very, very handy tip. So there you go. And then you see then this means that we're now ready to take them through to the invite stage. This is stage 1 of the attract sequence of the 8-step iCandor, this complete post to add to sale framework. Okay. And then remember, this is my clarity statement or signature story, if you want. My mission is to help 7x. Now remember, why is that in different color than the rest of the typeface there? It's because I'm looking for people that are ready to make these decisions 7 times faster. In other words, people that are not going to put this off to next week, next month, next year, next quarter, da 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 da. It's about people that are looking to make the decision now. So once we have this second meeting, boom, then they're ready to, yes, run with the bulls in Pamplona. So I'm looking to work with 7 times faster, ambitious, fast-paced entrepreneurial coaches. And remember, I'm trying to partner up with them. So this is a 50-50 deal to get your irresistible presentation out there to your starving crowd. And by using this, what I've just explained, this iCandor 8-step post to add to sale framework, plus a clever combination of 5 carefully configured AI platforms. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go out there and we're going to deliver your irresistible offer, your outstanding offer at the right time to the right ICPs using the right medium, for example, wherever they're hanging out on, be it LinkedIn, Facebook, and believe you me, 2.65 billion people are using Facebook. So if they are, you can bet that the chances are that your avatar might be well hanging out on Facebook or Instagram or even Facebook WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger. Remember, Facebook Meta, this week they released that their AI platform is now inside Facebook WhatsApp. So the WhatsApp messaging tool, very important. So that you can get a great night's sleep. This is the outcome. This is the transformational benefits. Safe, secure, comforted in the knowledge that I've got your back, okay? Quite literally. So then this is a summary. We've been through in this short video, the profession, the position, remember, above the line, below the line. We've been through the pain, their problems, their challenges, their blind spots that they're currently suffering from, and that they would like somebody to come in and say, hey, hold on a second, I'll take this off you. I'll take this off your shoulders, 10-ton weight. Then we've been through the purpose, their goal, their need. We've been through the power. Make sure, very, very important, that they've got the authority, that they are the decision maker. And if they're not, that they can invite the decision maker to these one-to-one discovery calls with you, or to these group webinar programs that you're going to be inviting them into. Make sure that they bring along the decision maker, or that the decision maker will give them the authority to be able to purchase your solution. And then the last one there is the plan. Remember, time frame for implementation. You need to know that they might be very, very, very interested, but they might not have budget there this year, and they might not have budget until, who knows, the last quarter of next year. So it's very, very, very important, vitally important even, that you find this out in advance. Okay? You see, remember who I am. My name is Paul, and I'm a direct response copywriter. So this is basically another way, a fancy term of saying email marketeer. Okay, so a person there who can combine these series of email sequences and make them sound friendly, authentic. It makes you feel special because it makes you feel that they're written especially for you. But remember also, my team and I are full stack media buyers. In other words, paid ad strategists for Meta, for Thumbtack, for no, not for LinkedIn, Meta, Thumbtack, YouTube, especially, wow, great platform, Google, TikTok, if you're a tickety talker, okay? Very, very important, because remember, with these, what we're doing is we're taking these posts from you, or perhaps even from other people. We're looking for a lot of signs, a lot of authority, and then we're reaching out to these people, reaching out. And then once we've got like a very nice, let's say, collection of these, then we're reaching out via a variety of paid ad strategies. Which is really, really nice, because what we can do is we can show you how we get high ROAS, high return on ad spend, for all of the customers, all of the coaches that we're working with at the moment. Really nice. Even when we're doing this in Russian, even when we're doing this in Italian, even when we're doing this in French, German, and now the new challenge is going to be Farsi and some of these other languages. So really incredible. But make sure that you understand these 6 Ps, vitally important. And if you note them down before we have our second meeting, then it just makes, wow, it makes our lives so much easier. Hope you found this video helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.